introducing the new and improved the. Um, I just wanted to come on here and if y'all seen that live, man, I c- I was like completely pissed off that I wasn't able to walk away. Like I didn't get that part. Like why wasn't I able to walk away? And the whole thing that he was talking about an investigation or whatever whatnot, there was dangerous people running around. It was not. There was no dangerous people running around anywhere, man. They saw that dude in the front yard. The the cop busted a U-turn. By the time he came back, he was gone. They're running around my neighborhood, uh, blocking off streets, stopping people, grabbing people, and the dude's in the house the whole time. Like then you got people reporting on it, how it was two people and all this and that. There was only one person that was arrested that night for that alleged whatever, right? And it was weird because if it was such a dangerous whatever whatnot, right? Why did he get a bond? Why is he man? It's crazy. Like these dudes are weird, right? Sergeant Ramirez. I that guy does not like me because he pulled someone over like a couple of houses down the street from my house, and I was just filming him. I didn't understand it, but I also wanted to come on here, right, and say, "Love my village. We go hard." That's why I'm able to be out here. But I also wanted y'all to read because I got out yesterday, Monday, at like around 10, 11 in the morning, right? And I had court today for being arrested at a crosswalk. And I'm bringing all this up because I was arrested again Friday. And they, right? So I bonded out. And when I got out, I only had a condition on here, right? It says no alcohol, possession, commit no offense, no firearms or weapons, pre-trial caseload and all that, right? Then it says whatever. And then you know how you get arraigned, you get a magistrate. I have it right here, right? And y'all can pause it, read it, whatever. But there's a part in here that says the only thing about my conditions is the same thing. Abstain from illegal use, controlled substance, marijuana, cannabinoids. Do not own, purchase, possess, or try or transport any firearms or weapons. Do not use, possess alcohol beverages. Do not refuse a breath, urine, or field sobriety test if requested by the court to ensure compliance with this order. If you are ordered to report to the community supervision's caseloads as a condition, do not refuse a breath, urine, or field sobriety test to ensure compliance. Consent to search your person, residence, business, or any vehicle or container under your control by any peace officer without prior notice or search warrant to determine your compliance with these conditions of bond and laws of, which is weird, you know, stupid. Contraband firearm weapons found to be in your possession may be subject to seizure. But see, here's the very important part about all this. Your person, your resident, your vehicle, under my control. I don't have any of those things, so y'all are fucked there. But right, anyways, I signed this, when I got arraigned and I got released. So I go today to court, and I met my attorney, Jim. He's here from Fort Worth, and he found some interesting things today. And I'm not going to discuss them really on here, but those of you that contact with me, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So while I'm in court, right, I'm there standing the whole time inside, mind you. Don't nobody tell me nothing. Don't the judge, the no one says anything to me. So I I finally meet my attorney because he's court appointed, and he tells me to come outside and talk with him, right? And I go outside, and another client of his goes outside. He's talking with his other client first, so I give them space to respect what they're talking about. So I go to the other side of the door, and some guy from probation comes outside and says, "Hey, I need to talk to you." I'm like, "For what? Who are you?" He says, "Oh, I'm from probation. We just need to talk to you. Can you come in here with me?" I said, "Nah, I think I just rather. I'm waiting to talk to my attorney, and y'all can talk to him about it." And he didn't like that, so he went back inside. And I asked my attorney, "What was that about?" He goes, "Oh, it's something about probation. I don't know what's going on." And I told him, "Well, do I have to go in there?" He goes, "Well, let me go figure it out, right? But just, if it is something, just deal with it and we'll deal with it." And I'm like, "All right, bet." So we go, and he goes in there, comes back out. He says, "Yeah, well, they want you to sign something, and it's a condition, right?" So I'm all right, cool, whatever, whatnot. So I walk in there, and they hand me this, right? It's from the courts. It's a condition, right? Just today. But this is what I want y'all to pay attention to right here, right? This right here, because today, look at this, look at the date, right? Today, as the condition, the last condition, and I circled it, right? It says, "Do not interfere with and remain at least 25 feet away from law enforcement where they are performing their duties." Now, I'm pretty sure when I got arrested, right, after the third time, he had to figure out a lie, because the first one was I was interfering. And then the second one was I was interfering because when he told me to leave, instead of leaving, when he opened the door, he stated that I was on probation and I was not allowed to be 25 foot within a investigation. You cannot make this shit up, bro. Now, I've been out on bond already. Look, and they just got it today. Today, this order, this rule, this shit he's talking about was done today. Today. Not Friday when he arrested me and said I was on probation and all this bullshit. Right? So, and this is why I tell people to film, and this is why cops turn off your recording, because they're about to lie. They're about to figure out how to get it all squared away so they don't get in trouble for being scumbags, for being liars, for being conspiring losers, right? And just being raving lunatics. Because it all means just one thing. Y'all can't stand accountability. Y'all can't stand transparency. And y'all hate for a motherfucker to show up with a camera that doesn't respect y'all narratives, y'all bullshit, and y'all lies. You know? And it's weird. And and I am so glad this was recorded. Because if I didn't, no one would believe me. They say, you're full of shit. They don't do that. And I just went to the city council about 2 weeks ago and explained that officers still deactivate their body cameras. They mute them. They don't even turn them on. So when Lieutenant Madrano walks up to me, opens the door, right? Because I already asked for his supervisor so I could file a complaint on what he just did to me. He tells me, how are you feeling? And I saw them. I saw them walking around each other, walking around the police car while he was on the phone with someone. This lieutenant is standing right next to him the whole time, walking around. He walks back to his car. He walks back. He walks in front of the store, on the side of the store. But never once did he activate his body camera, right? And then the everybody gets together. There's like four of them standing in front of me. So that whole lie that they had to come up with wasn't recorded because as soon as he walked up to me to open the door, before he even touched the door, he activates his body camera. And that's what's weird because I'm in handcuffs because supposedly an active investigation. And for a lieutenant, right? And it's weird because I have the body camera rules too, man. And it's like, why do I keep showing this shit? Why do I keep telling people, right? Because no matter what camera they get in front of, whatever audience they get in front of, they can just lie and say no, it's not true. But that's why I'm gonna make this famous, right? And I'm not talking about this cop. I'm talking about this saying. Videos don't lie. Cops do. Videos don't lie. Cops do. And if I had not been filming, they would have been able to lie and make up a story. Just like today. Just like today for what I went to court for. Man, wait till this shit is over, man. And y'all are going to freak the fuck out, man. Because they already started with their bullshit. Right? Yeah. And it's just weird, man. There's no serve and protect. The community, there's no community policing. There's no nothing. Not over here where I'm at now. That's not what happens. Cause I remember when I first started filming, right? I stayed in Central Division, South Division. Then I ended up going to the east side, to the west side. And I would always get fucked with. I would always get harassed. I would get arrested over and over again. And for a long time, I would always come over here and I would film over here, and nothing like that would happen until what happened to Sergeant Stacks, Kruger, and all them. It just went crazy. Now I walk down the street and I get arrested. I film it, but I don't go live, right? That was my mistake. That was my fault. And I fucked up, and that's why it will not happen again. And and that's what I mean. That's why videos are so important because cops will turn off their body cameras. They won't activate them. Because I asked them, did you record his explanation to why you're here? No. Why not? Oh, don't worry about it. Well, like bullshit. If y'all could, man, I was so pissed because the look on their face of arrogance, the look of their face, like, man, no one gives a shit about what you're talking about, dude. You're going to jail. Like, my issue wasn't going to jail, bro. Like, it's why I'm going to jail, how I'm going to jail, and the extent and lengths of bullshit they have to come up with and try to convince people. Because remember, a supervisor arrested me, forced their little underlings to write the report, The lieutenant showed up, said, fuck you too. There's a jail sergeant in the city jail. And they all said, fuck all that. Fuck him and what he's talking about. And that's crazy. And this is in Fort Worth, Texas, man. And I'm telling you, go to my last live. And I was arrested walking down the fucking street while everyone else did. The only difference, I had a camera. And I told them, shut the fuck up. Bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. Bitch. It's crazy. But yeah, that's why I tell people, right? Be vigilant. After a while, these good people are dumbasses, bootlickers, and motherfuckers that ain't got no damn common sense whatsoever, right? And or those that don't like me just because, whatever. But I do it to show everybody that these dudes are not heroes. They do not protect and serve no one because they did all that. They had like 20 cop cars here around here, a helicopter. They even called SWAT for a guy that came out. One guy, one guy, one guy. And I have that video where he comes out and they're telling him, come out of the house, come out of the house. But y'all chasing, y'all looking for him around the block, around the neighborhood, closing streets down, fucking with people. But y'all are at this, come outside, come outside. And remember, y'all put me in jail with the people. Like, dude, come on. They don't like you. No one does. They don't like how y'all treat people. You think they're gonna? I already knew the whole goddamn story before it fucking came out. That's why I said I can't wait till and misdemeanor warrant that they were on probation for that they just got another bond for. So how serious was that? Come on now. They cause hysteria. They do all this stupid shit. and man, and the story about two people. Two people, two dangerous criminals. The magistrate didn't think so. The magistrate didn't think so. They just told him to report. And isn't that weird? But that's what I mean, man. You got these people that tell false stories, lies, bullshits. So fuck them. No, I said I always have mad respect for my village, man, because we understand the struggle. We understand. You know what I'm saying? I do this because I don't have nothing to lose. They don't. They can't take nothing from me. They can't threaten me. And I'll say this again: how they use to silence people. If you stand up and fight, point out shit. There's three ways they're gonna attack you, right? One, if you have kids, they're gonna find a way to put a false allegation to put you into that bullshit family court, and they're gonna slowly take away your rights to force you to shut the fuck up. Second thing, they're gonna keep arresting you, thinking eventually you'll stop because you don't like that. Won't work on me. Third, right? You try to get someone close to them, their family member, a partner, loved one, to convince someone that they're a danger to themselves mentally. Something's wrong with them. They need help. They need a third party to step in and save you. Them three don't work because one, my family understands when I used to be throwed off, when I used to not give a fuck. Because when I said I don't give a fuck, I proved it. I ruined my life for 22 years based on I don't give a fuck. So miss me with that, right? Second, jail, I just said 22 years. This pussy jail ain't gonna scare me. It's not. It's not. There's no threat there. You don't scare me saying you're going to jail if you this, that. Fuck you, bring it on. And the first one, you can't threaten to separate me from my kids. I don't have any. I cannot produce children. I haven't been able to since the age of 17. Good fucking luck. I'm not stopping. I'm not quitting. I'm gonna keep coming over and over again until y'all decide to stop fucking around, be honest, be truthful, and be reasonable. Because until then, there's just videos that are going to keep coming up over and over again. And it's just going to keep exposing different supervisors, different police officers, different internal affairs investigators. Because I didn't even go fuck with them no more. I don't, because I went to OPOM, Office of Police Officers. OPOM. It's weird, the acronyms, but it's something like that. They're separated from internal affairs, but the way that Manny Ramirez, which is on our commissioner's court now, modernized the meet and confer agreement and the POA's involvement in the Fort Worth police departments and their policies, to where the only ones who could actually punish police officers are sheriffs. Chiefs, captains, but at the approval of POA. And that's what I'm gonna separate. That's what I'm gonna take away from them, because of the meet and confer agreement and all these shit that were added to the Forward Police Department as protections, right? It doesn't help cops build trust within the community they're supposed to protect and serve. It doesn't help build um, an open line of communication in between the community and the department if you have these vultures and snakes that are determined to cover up corruption. You can't have a department that says we're for the community if you only focus on certain communities and certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't work like that. And they used to be able to get away with it because there was no way to identify it. There was no way to say, hey, look, now there is. And before I get too carried away, let me say what's up to the people that are here right now. Okay, Barry, what's up, baby? Claudette, Ali Bell, how you doing? Girl with a camera, hey, hey, hey. All right. John D, what's up, baby? Shaggy Hippie, what's up? Appreciate you. Latin Indian, ¿cómo estás? I hope you're doing good and that weather over there is treating you right. Buzz, what's up? Jeannie, how you doing? Richard, yeah, me too. Liberty Freak News, yeah, me too. I'm glad to be out. They really tried. They really tried, man. They really tried. Sunday, yeah, I'm glad to be out. Bill, freedom, yeah, baby. Freedom, we the people. Lynn, Texas, in the house. Oklahoma auditor, what's the deal, baby? Glad to have you here. I'm thinking about going to OKC on the cool. Tony Sweet, what's the deal, baby? Tiff, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Pigs under pressure. Okay, okay. Yeah, man, it's crazy rain. And you cannot make that shit up, dude. That's what I mean. Like, they don't. Man, it's a crazy work, man. That's all I can say. You know, crazy work is all I can say. Venerado. No, I'm not locked up. No, no, I'm not locked up right now. I'm free. Look, see, you can't have cell phones in jail, bro. Jay, what's up? Glad you're here. Cat73, welcome to the show. Victor, all right, Colorado in the house. Ray, ¿qué onda? I'm on it already, baby. Boy of corruption. Gone on. I hear you. Yeah, I think it's because they took my phone too. But I ended up one time. I ended up buying. I ended up opening an account, and they gave me another line for like $15. Phones one time. They took one, and I ended up keeping the other one, but I just was never able to turn it on because they have the main phone. So I just said, whatever. So I don't have a phone right now. They took it. So I'm working on getting one right now, just to be able to walk around and in case something else happens, go live or whatever. Because that's what they take from me. They take my ability to document matters of public interest because they don't like how I report it. And it's crazy. Midwest accountability. How you doing, sir? Welcome, Frank Rizzo. Gone on. Yeah. News now, Fort Worth. Okay, baby. Man, be safe out there, homie. They gunning for us now. I pissed them off over here in the north side, man. You gonna have to be careful, man. Stay on your toes, man. Head on the swivel. News now, Fort Worth, man. He's over here in the north side too with me right now, man. We're going through. He going through a little something through his in his life, man. But He's dealing with it the best way he can, man. So I give him mad respects and mad props, man. Like I said, man, I try to come out sometimes and live for you, but I can't make it that far sometimes. Like 2 blocks away from my house, and I'm screwed. Kindle, yeah. You can always come outside. That's all you have to do. Sancho, ¿qué onda? Okay, that's a bad one. All right, I like that one. Sancho. ¿Qué onda, sí? Grateful Dabs. Okay. Love your name, man. No worries, man. No worries. I think that's why they can't beat me, man. Because I'm doing all this for everyone else. My mission is selfless. That's why they're having a hard time fucking with me. Lemure, what's up? Glad you're here. Moo. José, ¿qué onda? Simón, ese, tú sabes. I will. Kendall, you be safe too, man. Never change. Be you. Simón, ese. When I heard, I got pissed because I couldn't help. I'm very relieved that you're free. Nah, no worries, man. No worries. Orale. Lawrence, you be safe out there, man. So, yeah, that's why I just want to let it because if you stop calling it, the cops have it. That's the tone that they've had with that they took it from me. So, y'all just appreciate it, man. Y'all be safe out there. Jerry, get on the. Welcome to the show. Joe Co K. Joe Cobb Scott Watch. Come to California. Ah man. California. I well, I kind of want to go though to see like all the stuff that's happening over there. That kind of did. Yeah, I'll think about that, Kendall. Hillsboro highlights. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad that everyone was able to get that right, and because I promise you, they would have tried to hide that video. That is like my phone. They would have took it. They would have hit it. Joe Cox. Hey. So yeah, man. I appreciate everybody. What? Hold on. You're going to Jose right here in photos or where? Jose, if you got Facebook, hit me up on Facebook. Manuel Mata, hit me up on Facebook. Grateful Dabs, hell yeah. You can't take away anything from a man with nothing to lose. For real. I got a fake welfare check Friday. I heard people are getting their checks stolen. Like when they go to try to use it, there's nothing in there. It's crazy. Not for real, Lemure. They can F the off. Don't come to California. It sucks here. I don't think Caddy is ready for Mata. Probably not. I'll probably end up in what is it, Guantanamo Bay or some shit over there. Fucking I'll end up in fucking Uganda, wherever they're sending us. People that look like me end up over there. So Joyce, welcome. BZ. Hey, BZ, I can't open that shit, man. I tried doing it and it pissed me off earlier because I wanted to do it too to share it, but I tried opening it and it plays for like 5-10 seconds and it stops and it won't go past the 5-6 seconds. Oh, okay. Yeah, because when you sent it to me, I tried opening the motherfucking shit, it wouldn't open. Yeah, I'll go check it out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Our sheriff, Bill Wayborn, right? Him and his little buddies like doing things, sex traffic stings on the internet, right? They'll play like their kids, male boy girl kids, and they'll catch perverts on the internet. And his son, right? Because when he's running for office or trying to get funding, they're his kids. He's a happy family. But when they get in trouble, they're his stepkids. So it's weird how people say that they're able to do that, right? Able to applaud when he's taking pictures and saying the family unit, right? But then they have the distinction when they get in trouble. Oh, that's just a stepson. Doesn't matter, bro. Doesn't matter. But that's not even the issue. The fact that he's your son is not the problem. It's what happened because he's your son is the issue. That's what everyone's talking shit about, right? Because I know for a fact they have 2 floors or 1 floor and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 dorms. And all they have is people up there that are mentally disabled, extremely autistic, but they've committed crimes. And some of them have ignored medication, treatment, started abusing drugs, ended up being homeless. So now they committed crimes. They're in there. They're in jail. Bill Wayborn's jail. They're in there right now. He's not saying nothing like that. There's nobody saying, well, what about their disabilities? What about their mental illness? What about this? What about that? He don't give a fuck about none of that. That's why I don't give a fuck about none of that. Fuck Kim, his son, weird motherfucker. You shouldn't be on the internet fucking with little kids. It's that simple. I don't understand how you motherfuckers don't get that. You cannot excuse behavior because of the father or this, that, or whatnot. You took a responsibility when you opened up your door and signed those papers to be a legal guardian. And it doesn't end just because you don't need them no more because you're not running or campaigning. It doesn't end because you don't like the way they are or the way they turned out. Fuck. They're still your fucking kids, dumbass. And this is what bothers me about people that are able to fucking procreate, that are able to produce children, right? This is their fucking mentality. Scumbags. It's weird, bro. And if he keeps fucking around, I know a lot of shit about him. I know a lot of shit about him, his little projects, his little non-profits. Come on now. Stop fucking around already. Of a jail, it's time for you to take responsibility for your lack of parental skills. It's time for you to accept responsibility that you just need to fucking go home and retire already, bro. Like, come on, man. You're keeping the space. Some good person, some good official could be actually cleaning up the fucking jail and you're keeping it poisoned. It is. It's packed right now. It is. It's always packed. Why? Because Tarrant County cannot process no one in. They do not have the booking. That's why we have a Fort Worth City jail. And there is no sheriffs in that Fort Worth City jail. Wonder why? There are no marshals, Fort Worth marshals, no Tarrant County marshals, no Tarrant County sheriffs, no Tarrant County shit. They are LaSalle correctional officers. So that's my spiel, people. I wanted to put that, you know what I'm saying? And I respect people who take on that role as being a stepfather, right? I respect that highly, right? Because it's not the kid's fault that the parents disagreed. It's not the kid's fault for whatever happened between the mom and dad. It never is, and it shouldn't be. You shouldn't use them as weapons. You know, the kids didn't deserve any of this. Them kids deserve two grown ass people in their lives to fucking actually. Because then they grow up, run around fucking shooting up schools and doing all kinds of crazy shit, and then you wonder what the fuck happened. If you grow up shit in toxic and fucked up environments, what do you think's gonna happen? That's weird because it goes back to the nurture and nature. You know what I'm saying? Human nature is destruction and evil, just natural. Nurture comes from love, understanding, commitment, patience. So when you have more of nature, then you wonder why being nurturing is considered weak or dumb. You know, well, I'm using Wi-Fi. Share the body cam footage. Get the word out. I will. I will. King Chow Chow Kyonda, welcome, brother. I'm glad you're here, buddy. But let me see if I can move somewhere better. Because I'm telling you I'm using Wi-Fi. But is this a little better for you? because okay, Carolina. See, now we're both me and Carolina now have that 25-foot rule. So Jeff Blades, Kionda. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give y'all that little small update, and because I wanted to make sure everyone understood that part, right? Um, that I was, and it's stupid because they wouldn't let me leave until, well, the judge is David Cook. He's in CC1, CCC1, and him. They didn't want to let me leave until I signed that condition that says I have to stay 25 feet away from their investigations. So, yeah, peeps. The charge is gonna stick this time. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think they are because they. It's gonna be kind of hard this time, though, for real. But so yeah, everybody, maybe just this is another number that y'all gonna. If y'all have my number, another number you're gonna have to delete. And when I message you new number, you already know what time it is. So nah. And plus, I think Jim, the attorney that I have, is pretty good. He said some pretty good things to me today, man, and I was impressed. I was actually relieved because I was kind of nervous. I was kind of nervous, and then I asked someone else about him, and they vouched for him. So I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna be okay. We're gonna come out on top on this one. You know, it's like I said, man. Sometimes there's gonna have to be a point where, and yeah, because I still have, yeah, because I still have to get an attorney for this new charge that I got arrested on Friday. So I appreciate that, Grateful Dubs. It's Australian in Texas. Okay, okay, Australia in the house. No, they charged me for interfering with public duties. No, there's another guy too. He always says "Good day, mate," and it always reminds me of that. Good day, mate. Farlap, that's his name, Farlap. He always used to come on here and then trip me out. But yeah, people, I'm free. They can't keep the Mexican down. Cause I'm gonna have a song for him. Bad cops, bad cops. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Martha comes films you? Bad cops, bad cops. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when your pussy feeling gets hurt when I'm coming for you? Bad cops, bad cops. Live from motherfucking Fort Worth City, baby. I wanted to be a rapper when I was younger. I just got locked up. It wasn't that I wasn't any good at it. I just ruined a bunch of good opportunities. But yeah, and I am gonna finish reading that 97-page report though, cause they don't like the truth. They don't like the truth. Mr. Osgood, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm a rapper in the crapper. That's a good one. I'm a rapper in the crapper. Let me audit you. Welcome. Good to see you. A truck from the street that they were in the driveway. Fuck them. Oh, I heard about them. Is it Waco? Chow Chow? You're in Waco, right? I'm David Chris. But they've always been thrown off over there. Yeah, Jeff. I'm glad I'm out too. Oh, okay. I thought it was somewhere up there. I don't know. Or was it like Austin or some shit? Houston. I don't remember. You told me, but don't be mad at me. Don't, because I don't remember everything perfectly. I know it's somewhere over there. Because we talked right here in front of my house. But it's just, what a dumbass. The state of Washington versus EJJ. Lenny, you got locked up? Lenny, let me audit you. Oh, I'm gonna check that out in a little right now when I get off this live. But yeah, they always are dumb. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll check it out right now. Let me audit you. Once in 3 years, that's badass. I get arrested at least like once every month, 2 months for filming them, pissing them off, telling them F you. But I'll check it out, sir. Promise. Yeah. And where the actual house took place, I hadn't even made it there yet. That's the crazy part. They said I interfered with the investigation, but I hadn't made it there yet. I hadn't made it there yet. Just like whenever the other cop lied and said he's pulled me over on 26th Street, but the picture shows it's not even near that. Liars. Only pepper sprayed someone once. I no, I've done a lot shit, crazy shit. But I wasn't free though. So it wasn't like I was out here being a fucking lunatic or anything like that. I've defended myself a bunch of times out here. I've got stabbed in my hand where uh they severed my tendon on my thumb and my pointer finger on my right hand. I had my hand cut off with a machete. I got stabbed in my arm. Yeah. Growing up in fucked up neighborhoods sometimes. Because I'll keep saying this, cops will never prevent crime. They'll never solve it. They'll just respond to it. So. I'll leave y'all with that from Sharp Things, man. I do. I do. I do. I remain humble. Well, I try to, at least. I remember where I came from. I don't think I'm better or above anyone. I'm just glad that I'm given the opportunity to be a part of a change. And here in Fort Worth, at least. You know, where I'll end up, I don't know. But that's the beauty of it. That's the exciting part of all this. I don't know where I'll end up, but I know it'll be way better than where I started at. And to me, that means a lot. What's up, little kitty? What is it called when they rub all over you? Nah, for real. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard for them just to let you? And it does happen because right before fucking Sergeant Ramirez wanted to be a dick, some lady jumps a cop jumps out of her car and says, "Oh, that's Mata," and goes back to what she was doing, searching for the suspects. And that's how it's supposed to go. They're not supposed to sit there and fuck with you, ask you dumb shit, tell you dumb shit. Because if that's what you're really focused on, going and finding somebody, the least of your worries would be someone you know and you don't like because they call you bitch and tell you fuck you and all kinds of shit, right? That you go out of your way to go fuck with them. You shouldn't even have, you shouldn't be in that position because you're showing everyone around there of how to lie, how to fuck people over, and it's just fucked up. And all I had to do was get arrested by you. That's it. It wasn't hard. Just get arrested by you. But imagine how I found you. Imagine how I knew you. Imagine how many other videos I've seen you in. I protect people who send me certain videos because they don't want to deal with you. They don't want to deal with y'all. They don't, you know? And plus, it's not hard. It's not hard to find your actions not far from videos I've seen because you do it to me. And the crazy part is your lack of understanding, your lack of human decency separates you from what's actually supposed to be happening. And that's the sad part. And what pisses y'all off is a nobody from a no neighborhood that isn't supposed to do shit, mean shit, say shit, be shit, is saying all this shit and proving it. That's what's pissing y'all off the most. It would be easy if I was dumb, if I didn't understand shit. So, because me, I like to focus on the mission, the goal. All this bullshit, personal, pick me, don't listen to me, I don't entertain that shit. I deal with people who are willing to work with people that they can't fucking stand sometimes. Because I can't stand some people. And I fucking shut the fuck up about it just to fucking expose shit, bro. I went to different fucking cities. And when I get there, I find out that some people ain't worth shit. But I'm still there, you know? Because it's bigger than just one person. It always is. So I just wanted to come on here and show y'all love everybody who was with me that night, who screen recorded, shared it. I'm in deep gratitude to you and forever grateful. And I will do the same because Waco Cop Watch. Okay, that's where I saw that. My bad. My bad. Chow chow. So I'm just gonna keep doing the mission, keep exposing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody who got here from someone else sharing my videos, I appreciate the love and support. It's the reason why we do it, right? The camaraderie of it, that we're fighting for the same purpose, to be respected, to be left the fuck alone. And it's crazy that we all have to fight so hard just for those simple things that they profess that that's what they're trying to do. 4 years I've been waiting for that. It's still not here. 4 years since we've had our mayor, right? They promised a civilian review board, got denied. They promised more accountability. It's not here, right? And it's stupid. That's why I said they're full of shit. No one listens to them no more. What's up, Christy? What y'all fucking, weird for, my nigga? Where you going? So, yeah. Cat 73. Yeah, he made it out. Jewish Epstein. God, I know you did it. Why would you do that? Yeah, but I get it. What's up, baby? Glad you're here, man. Yeah, man. I'm just updating the peeps on what happened today. So I got released yesterday. I had to go to court today for being arrested. I think it was last month by some shady motherfuckers that wearing clown costumes in Fort Worth Police Department, and going on Akron, Ohio. Nah, they don't want that type of oddity, man. Let me audit you. They don't want that type of auditing. They want the type of auditing that's gonna know the shit and leave. I need to learn better how that so yeah. And I already know that YouTube is hiding me, shadow banning me, not sharing. It's okay though. It's all right. It's okay. As long as the message keep getting out and we stand up for each other by filming, we'll be all right. We'll be okay. You know. You know. Because the tide is turning, people. Believe it or not, the tide is turning. So, believe it or not. His little cat crawled up over here. Scared the shit out of me first. But now he won't move. He wants to get petted. That's all right, little kitty. Little kitty, kitty. Looks like it's all a little thug cat. And all these little scratches. I feel a whole bunch of little scratches. He's missing a little part of his ear. Little crusty. Little thug cat. Say what's up. Y'all say what's up to Krusty, Hood Cat, Street Cat. Stopping by, showing the love. saying, "What's up, YouTube?" He just wants to get petted. He just wants a little love before he goes back to the streets and run him. Put the lotion in the back seat. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Ego buster. Yeah, I don't like that shit. They don't like hearing no, shut the fuck up, you're dumb. That's not the fucking means. They want compliance. They weren't taught any other way. And that's why they always end up in situations like that. Because they're not taught how to de escalate. They're not taught how to rationalize, use common sense thinking, use constructive thinking. That doesn't happen here. Crusty. You ain't trying to go nowhere, huh? You can stay right here until I keep. I ain't tripping. I was hard to pet for a while. Kitty, kitty. That was it, man. This whole past year of my life has been very beautiful. Beautiful. I can say that. I've gone through a lot of hardships, but they've been beautiful because of my understanding of them now. What are you biting me for? Little fucker bit me. What you bite me for, fucker? Is that your way to say don't stop? No, you bit me because I stopped. Yeah, that officer safety bullshit needs to stop. So, all right, people, I'm gonna cut the show. Thank you, everybody, for being here, showing support, love. I appreciate all of it. And yeah, stay tuned. I'll give more updates of anything happening soon, you know, because today was my evidence exchange at my court hearing for my arrest, walking across the street, um, um, trying to cross the crosswalk, and a cop parked blocking it, and I got arrested for telling him to move. So I'll keep y'all updated on that, and also what happens with the new case I have now. So yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, I got arrested for the video everyone saw, and then like about maybe a month before that, I was trying to cross at a crosswalk, and the cop literally parked in the crosswalk, blocked it, and I went behind him, and he got out and detained me. Said I was being detained for yelling at him first, and I told him, could not say f you or bitch, and it's still legal? He says, yeah. And I said, so what are you fucking with me for? You're walking in the roadway. I said, you're literally blocking the fucking crosswalk, bro. He said, so you're in the roadway. So I said, all right, whatever. And then he said I was being detained, and I said, okay, well, I assert my Fifth Amendment right to be quiet. He didn't like that. He said, why are you playing this game? I said, it's not a game to me, sir. And he said, you want to make this easier the hard way? And I told him, good luck to you, sir. I assert my Fifth Amendment right. And that's when he told me that I'm going to be charged with failure to ID. And I reminded him, 3802, the Texas Penal Code for failure ID, clearly states that I have to be lawfully arrested in order for me to identify. So I told him, good luck. I assert my Fifth Amendment right. And that's what I went to jail for. So yeah. Nope. Our rights are just like everything else, man. Muscles, money in an account that you don't use. If you don't use it, you lose it. So that's what I'm saying, man. People, please, please, at least in Fort Worth, man, I'm here, and I'm willing to expose these hoes. Yes, please. Thank you for saying that, Carolina. She is not my wife. So all the people that are watching that, they're only because this is what I was told by some guys, guards in jail. They didn't want to say it to me, but I heard them. But I didn't hear it clearly when I walked away. But some other person that was in jail with me, and they said, "Hey, bro, did your wife get arrested, getting knocked out too?" And I'm like, "What? Yeah, did your wife get arrested for filming and they knocked her out?" I was like, "No. Fuck are you talking about? My girlfriend don't fucking film with me. She stays at home." And then that's what he said. He said, "Oh, nah, they fucking nah, my coworker. Just like they have shitty coworkers and dumbasses. You know what I'm saying? Well, I have a coworker, and she got fucking her arm grabbed by loser Kruger, who's got fired, swung around, slammed on her face, and while she is unconscious, mind you, she's not here. He's saying stop resisting, and on the video, she's fucking snoring while he's telling her to stop resisting. I just could not make this shit up. Diana, okay, UK in the house. Appreciate you. Yeah, so that's why for everybody who's watching and who might be curious, she's not my wife. She has a whole husband. A bunch of people know who she is. Man, you better stop. Get away. Fuck are you biting me for? Fuck you biting me for? I just got bit by a dog. But yeah, people. Oh man. Well, they never saw anything. They stopped the body camera when it happened. Never saw that afterwards. They didn't allow Kruger to testify. Nothing was they couldn't mention Kruger's background about him getting fired from the Irving Police Department for excessive force against women. All that was excluded. And they also excluded that he was fired from the Fort Worth Police Department from the jury, from the defense, from anyone knowing. So yeah, that's how they get down here. You know, because of all those things that were kept hidden, she was found guilty. But I promise you, if that would have been brought to their attention that he got fired from the Urban Police Department for using excessive force on a woman and kid, and was fired, and the only reason he was rehired was because through the arbitration in police association unions. But then they put him on an assignment he didn't want to do, so he quit. Fort Worth hired him, knowing all this beforehand. They knew all this, but they need those types. And it was crazy, and they couldn't ask Driscoll. And it's just weird, man, how they do these cases. Like they keep stuff out of the knowledge of the jury, and they want the jury to make an informed and honest but it never, when the lawyers start arguing, hey, this and this, they take the jury out so they can understand the definitions. I think they should leave them there. So if an attorney is asking questions about a cop, and automatically you say, oh, hold on, we need to do this outside of the jury, for the jury not to say, well, why weren't we able to hear what they wanted to keep hidden about the police officer? It's crazy. Craig, what's up? So if it could convict more than which these cops would not be so freely fucking people up. But comes to us, yeah, of course. That's how it's supposed to be. set up. But this go around, this coming up cycle, I have a breakup plan for them. You know what I'm saying? I have something that they might not like, and it might not go their way. So, I've been doing a lot of reading. A lot of stuff that's been catching my attention, and I'm gonna bring it to a bunch of people. So, yeah, we're working behind the scenes, man. That's what I mean. A lot of people don't want to come out there like that because they'll get attacked, they'll get targeted, they'll get, and a whole bunch of shit will start, right? That's why I said I don't mind being out there doing it, exposing everything, because like I said, I'm not scared of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't, because that's how they, right? And not only that, and I keep saying it. If y'all do not believe me, they did 97 page review panel done by experts. 97 pages on the conduct of police officers in 2020 or 22 or 23 or something. It took, oh yeah, they started in 2020 and it ended in 23, 22 or 23. And since then, it's just got worse because they identified police officers turning body cameras, showing up, instigating instances that didn't need to be instigated. So it's crazy. And I have that whole 97-page report. And it's still in practice today after they swore that it wasn't going to be like that. So, okay, I'm gone for real now. So y'all just, people, keep me in your prayers. I'll be praying for all of us that are out there risking our freedom and our lives to expose corruption. Keep up the good fight. And so, you know what I mean, people? We just got to stick together, man. We got to do it for each other. Yeah. Yep. Heathen, you're dead 100%. All right, everybody. Boy Corruption, Chow Chow, Craig, Diana. Keep me in your prayer, man. I salute everybody. The veterans out there in Washington, D.C., the veterans here in my state, in my city, suffering, being ignored, being treated like garbage after serving our country, giving us the ability to be free, giving these losers in these official seats the ability to be in them. I salute you, all of you. You are not forgotten. You are loved, and welcome home.